Yo, what is up, guys? So this is a continuation of the previous video. My dad unfortunately came off his bike, and that means he can either Uber home or he can hop on the back of mine. Now, I've taken passengers once or twice, but not on a journey this long and on bikes this big. Oh, you probably need to wear this. Yes, put your hand through it. Alright, you can get on. Damn, the brakes are so much worse. Okay, here we go, guys. My dad is on the back of my bike, and within 2 seconds of him being on the back, I realized just how shite the braking becomes, especially on a single rotor Ninja 400. So it's not ideal, but we're going to take it really slow, and we're going to have some fun with this. This is a completely different experience to riding on your own, and all my focus is going to be required. I need to be as smooth as I possibly can, and my dad needs to be as limber as he possibly can so that he's not messing with my inputs towards the bike. I've ridden passenger once, and to be honest, I kind of hated it. I hated the fact that I had no control over the situation, and naturally, because it's a motorcycle, it's a lot riskier than being passenger in a car. And on the flip side, I am now responsible for this man's life. It is literally in my hands. This is the first proper corner at any form of speed. I think it's okay. I think it's actually okay. How good. Now I need to convince my girlfriend to get on the back with me. This is a proper journey. My first proper journey with a passenger on the back. Let's see whether the Ninja 400 can facilitate well for this trip. There were some potholes there, and because I have a passenger on the back, I couldn't swerve. I don't know if I could. That's the thing, I haven't actually tried, and I don't intend to. I want to keep it as smooth as possible, and if that means running over a pothole instead of suddenly veering with a passenger on the back of my bike, then so be it. But we're going to take it real easy this time around, and we'll slowly get better at taking passengers, figuring out the limits of like how much we can swerve, how much we can brake, and so forth. It was an amazing day, a fantastic morning. Everything was great, but then my dad came off, and there was a period of like 3 minutes in between us losing sight of him and us then being able to locate him again, during which I experienced a large amount of anxiety, stress, and adrenaline all at once. The effects of your body going through that physically, it's kind of exhausting. But here we are, 2 up on a Ninja 400. And so far, everything is not too bad. Thanks. Yep. We have a speed camera. The heroes that light you up when they see a camera, they're the backbone of Australia. You piece of shit. Saving lives, my ass. I'm not saying go ahead and demolish that speed limit all you want. What I'm saying is those things don't save lives. See, the thing is, when you're moving at a constant rate of speed and you're just chilling, we're doing almost 100k an hour, you don't really feel it until you need to make adjustments to your rate of speed or your course of travel, and that's when you notice that every input is so much more sluggish. Acceleration, sluggish. Braking, sluggish. Turning, sluggish. Slightly anxiety inducing because the bike is now so much more top heavy and doesn't feel anywhere near as planted. And then there's also this psychological aspect of trying to gauge how your passenger's going to behave. Like, if you kind of veer out the way of an obstacle on the road, will they panic? Will they end up falling off the bike? Will they freeze up and prevent your body from leaning? There are all these questions that I have. Another cute little thing to note that just crossed my mind as my dad was about to hop on is I can't be wearing the backpack. He's the backpack, so he's going to be wearing the backpack. A backpack for the backpack. He's doing a pretty good job of not putting too much weight onto my body, but I can't help but find myself tensing my arms, trying to brace, and what that's doing is it's putting quite a bit of pressure on my wrists and my back. So I'm going to try and limber up a bit, squeeze with my legs, allow my passenger to kind of distribute their weight on my shoulders in an appropriate fashion, you know, without pushing against them or bracing too hard against them. And I briefed him on this before we got off, so he knows not to do it too much. But the problem here is he's sitting pretty upright, and therefore his hands are on my shoulders, not around my waist, and that means he has no option but to brace against my shoulders and back when we slow down, and that's not really good at all for my arms and wrists. Ideally, we should be in a nice cuddle, and he would be able to then brace against the tank. Oh man, why is this so sketch? It's not even, to be honest. You see entire families packed onto a 125cc scooter in Vietnam, and then here I am shitting my dacks in regards to taking a passenger on a 400. But it's very valid, it's justified, because obviously I'm inexperienced, and unlike Vietnam, you are reaching some pretty reasonably solid speeds here. In Vietnam, those bikes kind of don't really exceed 40 to 60 kilometers an hour, but you know, out here we've even hit 100 already with the Paso. What an experience though. I'm not gonna lie, this is pretty fun. It's pretty fun. I don't know how fun it is for my dad. He shares the same sentiment as me. He'd much rather be in the pilot seat, in the cockpit, but he kind of doesn't get a say here because he's the one who dropped his bike. I've decided to take a quick breather because, yeah, you just kind of feel everything tenfold when you have a passenger on the back. Dad's not having fun, but that's to be expected if you don't like being a passenger. But I'm having fun. It's a good learning experience. It's good fun. Let's just show the people my Krieger. So this is the Krieger. You guys never get to see it on me because obviously it's on my back. But here it is, the quad lock harness, the bag itself. I'll do a review on it, but that's what it looks like.
And there you have it. My first time taking a passenger on a properly decent journey. And oh boy, what a learning experience it was. I had a lot of fun. This is not something I would have done if I wasn't confident that I could actually do it, especially because there's a lot at stake. So all in all, great experience, do recommend it. I learnt a lot, I had a lot of fun, and honestly I'm keen to do it again. I hope you all enjoyed watching the video. I appreciate each and every single one of you. Thank you for the support, the comments, the likes. If you haven't subscribed already, please consider doing so. Thanks so much for watching, guys. I will catch you on the next one.
You say you got them guns, but I've never seen you bang. You say you got them drugs, but I've never seen